Hi, this is David Tang. I'm a Product Marketing Manager at Microsoft Singapore, and my job is to make it easy for customers to buy and partners to sell Windows Server System. Today I'm going to show you a demonstration of Small Business Server fantastic backup features, as well as a little bit about storage management.
When we talk to our customers, one of the key things they tell us is that backup is really important. In fact, it rates the top 3 things that they tell us is important just about every single time. So backup was a really key workload for us when we developed Small Business Server 2008. So let's take a look at what actually is required to set up backup and do some restoration. Here you see I've selected the Backup and Server Storage tab inside of the SPS console. You can see currently it's not configured, but what I'm going to do here is show you how easy it is to configure Server Backup with Small Business Server. So I go through here and click Configure Server Backup, and again, as with most of the SPS wizards, you see this Getting Started task, which tells you exactly what's going to be happening. So we're going to specify the backup destinations, tell what specific volumes we want to be backing up, and then specify a schedule for doing these backups. So first up, I want to choose which disk I'm going to be backing up to. I select this disk, and this can be any disk, be it internal or backup. The key thing here is it has to be directly attached. So once I've selected the disk, I can then go through and hit Next. And then SPS goes through and asks you to label these drives. Now it's important you label these drives because if you have multiple drives, each drive has its own distinct backup set. And so it helps you to manage your backups if you clearly mark them. So once you've backed it up, I want you to hit Next here, and then we go about and selecting the drives to back up. Now by default, Small Business Server will back up the C drive. And you can see here it's reporting how much data is on that drive and whether it's included by default or not. And potentially you could have multiple drives in Small Business Server, and so you could essentially manage back up those drives from this part of the UI. Next you see the schedule, and from here I'm able to specify what time this backs up and how many times a day. In this case I'm just going to take the defaults of twice a day, once at 5 AM and once at 5 PM and once at 11 PM. I'm going to go ahead and hit Next here. And there you go. As simple as that, I've gone and backed up my entire C drive, and I'm able to do a bare metal restore or even partial file restores as part of the backup functionality of Small Business Server 2008. I hit Configure. It now has to do a few bits and pieces here around formatting the drives and preparing it for backup. I hit Yes. This takes a couple minutes depending on the size of your drive, and then you're done. Servers are back up. The tapes, or the disks are formatted. I should mention that we no longer support tape, but the disks are now supported, and we're able to go through and manage your server backup from this one location. So thanks a lot. There you go. It's as simple as that to do backup as part of Small Business Server 2008.